All right, gentlemen, are we ready? Mo versus Dayton. I don't think Caleb's put out the power rankings for us, but this is probably like the 2 and 5. Have the power rankings gone out for Mo Dayton? They have not. I'll cuss them out later. In fact, I might do it on stream. How do we feel about that, gentlemen? How do we feel about that? Anyways, let's go ahead and get into some interviews with Dayton first.
Don't hit me up with something.
All right, gentlemen, stream is on. We are about to go. Now, how are we feeling coming in this game? Obviously, 2-0 on the season. Defense has been an absolute standout for you guys. Are we going to see that more here today? On the other side is Nicotine. He's always had a prevalent offense, wasn't last week, but a prevalent offense. So, how do you plan on slowing him down?
Um, I think we're just gonna keep doing what we've been doing. Uh, you know, we can't hold back our own defense. They'll make plays no matter what we call. So I think we'll be solid out there like we always are.
Yeah, Connor, you're not new to the league, but you're new to this position. This defense has been absolutely outrageous. That defensive line is crazy. What are you doing to put your guys in the best position possible that they're coming away with so many plays?
Um, just good play calling and just like Viking said, just keep doing what we're doing.
Yeah, fair enough. The freaky Amish coach. Listen, you didn't get your camera in time, pal, but I apologize. Already 10 minutes late. Your offense hasn't been setting the world on fire, but it's doing enough to win every game. Last game was difficult. It was a very good defense. Coming into this week, another very good defense. How are you going to attack this team?
Well, I'm going to keep trying to establish the run here because I feel like if we can control the game and with this prolific elite defense, all we got to do is just keep it churning, and we'll win games.
Fantastic. All right, boys, we'll go ahead and jump into it. Good luck. I will see you guys at halftime. Viking is ready from what I just saw happen. And we will see you guys at half. Good luck. Gentlemen of Indub Mo. Weird to say while talking to you guys. I mean, holy hell. Anyways, how are we feeling coming into this game? It's another game to test yourself. Probably the best on paper roster in the league on the other side. What are we thinking coming into this game?
Yeah, we're feeling pretty good. We're feeling loose. We're feeling lubed up for sure. We got our defensive coordinator back after a travesty of a game trying to have some amateur hour calls last week, so we feel really good about that. And we're feeling good, I think. We hope that we know what to expect with them based off of what's previously happened, right? We know past results are technically not indicative of future results, but like you said, it's going to be a challenge, right? They have a really good roster, really good group of coaches that have performed really well. And yeah, we look forward to a nice battle.
Fantastic. Coach Craig, welcome back. All right. We are ready for you. The world is ready for you. Look, you're Raven in the room, on the sideline. It doesn't matter. Those kids play for you, pal. How are we feeling coming in this game? Like Monarch said, you got exposed last week. All right. Not to toot my own horn, but coming into this game, expecting a expecting a punch back and forth. I'm not expecting a blot. I'm expecting haymaker after haymaker. How are you going to slow this team down?
Oh, I just want to apologize for last week. I had to go to the mistress's house. She had to see me.
Had to
Anyways, I'm
happen. I
back
understand.
this week. I'm better than ever. This defense ain't gonna get shit today. I'm 7.5 beers in. Got me and my kitty cat here. I don't know where she went, but you know what? We're ready to tear shit up this week. Fuck them. Here we go.
He's about a half beer from greatness. Coach Nicotine, on the other side of the ball, offense. I've seen you move week one. Week two was a different result. That was all in zone territory, though. Once you got to the red zone, your red zone offense coming into this game needs to be on point with the defense of the other side being amazing. How are you coming into this game? What are you changing up?
I mean, we liked what we saw in the first or in the game last week, so we're gonna a lot of what worked in that game is gonna be seen here again. But we have a lot of wrinkles that we think will put us on a good track.
I like wrinkles. All right, boys, we will
That's right.
see you guys at halftime. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
All right, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, we have a ball game ahead of us. Mo versus Dayton, both very good teams, both very good coaches. Let's see what they're able to do here. Go ahead and start, my boy Monarch. Only 6 people in here. I need everyone to go yell at everyone else to get them in here now. There's no reason we should not be the talk of the town tonight. As soon as we get in here, we will be good to go. And the game is on, and we are sitting here looking at this graphic. Here we go. Game is on. We're on with Mo, enjoying a couple very nice beverages, apparently. And we are laggy. This is great. This is 1080p. This is what you want to see when you come into a football game. I might have to go check out Viking stream. If I do, I'll throw up just to see. I might go check out Viking stream. I got an app. We can't see anything on screen. This is exactly what I'm talking about, boys. I'm taking the RFCL fan roll off of this, man. Florette with the hike. He's throwing a little drag route to the tight end, number 45. Got a bunch of catches last game. He's very good. All right, we're going to go check out Vikings. I'm taking the fan roll off Bucky. All right, he's not going to join. He doesn't need to be a fan. That's all I'm saying. He can put it back on. But if he's not going to join the stream, doesn't need to be a fan of the stream. What just happened? Did my headset die? All right, we'll give it one more time. Florette in shotgun. Read option will be the call. Absolutely outstanding defensive line on the other side. Handoff goes up the middle. He's going to hurdle. What a hurdle. Absolutely insanity to hurdle. And we are going to try the other side. Give me 2 minutes. 2 minutes to try the other side stream because that stream is horrendous. Boom. Watch stream. Oh, and we get noise on this stream, and it's better. All right. We are here, ladies and gentlemen. Visiting recruits for the side of Mo, a 5-star halfback. That's a good look. That's a good look for the Mo squad. I form power I. Going to be a handoff to Powell. Powell's going to take it right up the middle. He's going to spin into her defender, go down, but not before a first down and a gain of 12. Shout out to us in the broadcasting scene for giving not this game of the week. What do you think? But this game did not win game of the week. Game of the week is UCO versus ETSU on Thursday because I thought it sounded fun. So I advise that should be game of the week. Split backfield. We saw this a lot last week and week 1 from Mo. The WAD special is what I call it. Every time someone comes out in this, I go ahead and call it the WAD special. Back to pass. He's looking, gonna roll out to the left, fire out of bounds. Good throw aid there, even though he had the running back out of the backfield on a wheel route early and would have picked up a first down and more. However, Florette throws it directly out of bounds. And 367 yards per game, 28 per game. Total takeaways 1 on the other side. Drastic difference, not in the yards, but in the points. Almost 10 points less, 2 possessions, and 7 takeaways more. This defense on the other side is absolutely fantastic. This is not as bad as fair. No, fair. That was horrendous. That was really bad. Or Yeah, he's throwing his hands up in the air every play, and I love it. I think it's hilarious. Powell, outside zone, goes nowhere. Dropped for a gain of nothing. That'll be 3rd down and 10. Touch you. Atakai. Toru Atakai with the tackle. Not touch you. Toru Atakai. Back to pass, foot looking, firing out right. He's going to throw it out of bounds again. Man in the area. And that'll be the first punt we see. And, you know, Marquise Lightfoot is the guy Coach Vikings shouted out when I asked week 1 who his favorite players were, his favorite additions. He said Marquise Lightfoot. Punt is up and away. Atakai takes it again. The corner is the return man on the side of Dayton. Let's go ahead and get rid of them. Add you. Coach Viking, man bun and all, ready for this. I'm rewatching the show Vikings, and he could be a real-life Viking. Dachi, what do you know? Or Alakai Smith Jr. in the pistol, looking, firing to Caruso. Caruso grabs it for a big gain, at least 20 yards, 22 yards on the play by Caruso on what looked to be a short wheel route by the tight end, and it was a wheel route. Found some opening in the zone and easily picked up a first down there. They saw something they like and attacked it early. It was a linebacker blitz on the side of Indomo from the right side that let that pop open. Pistol formation once again on the side of Dayton. They run pistol a lot, probably more than most people in the league. Play action, firing deep. He's got his man open on the post route. Alkali Smith with a great pass to the wideouts. That's name is eluding me. Adachi. So, Adachi. Got it. Toru Adachi? That's so weird. Why was that your recruit name? Is there a backstory? I believe that is Williams with the catch on a post route. Beautiful on the man coverage. It's going to be a handoff to the stretch to Washington. Washington's going to make a man miss with a beautiful juke move. Gets 6 yards, 2nd and 4. Jordan Washington. 9 attempts, 33 yards last week in the game against UTRGV. Then you see Indomo put a stop to this drive here. Wasn't great in the red zone last week on offense and or defense. See if they're able to get a stop. It's going to be a handoff to the left side. Great play by the defensive tackle to block shed and bring him down behind the line. It's just ridiculous, dude. Manual. Great play by number 5, or number 94 to bring him down behind the line. 3rd and 4. Back into the pistol for Alkali. Back to pass. Looking, firing quick to the slant route. Picks up a first down. Aiden Williams with the first down. 2nd catch of the game. Got you. Handoff left side goes Jordan Washington. Jordan Washington jukes to nobody. Actually loses yards on the play after gaining about 5 loses 2 on a back juke, takes him to 2nd and 7. Moses is not starting. After seeing, why did we see Adrian Moses's attributes if he's not even playing the game? So far, the home field advantage for NWO is doing absolutely nothing to stop this Dayton team. Back to pass, looking, firing the drag route. It's going to be broken tackle for the first down. Should have been brought down for a gain of 2. Instead, picks up a first down. And they are 5 yards away from putting up the first points of the game. Coach Viking yelling at his offense, making sure they're ready, picking up his controller to let everyone know he's not cheating. It's going to be a play-action rollout. Alkali's looking, firing. I believe it was, all right, I know that play. At a single back. It is a halfback screen. No, he did the PA boot. How did the running back end up on the left side of the field? Look, that's the running back. Sure. I want to see Coach Monarch's face during this drive and the flamingo that is known to be the mascot of NWO. Driving is Dayton down at the 5-yard line, 2nd and goal. It's going to be a pitch play to Valentine. Valentine going to try to make a man miss, ends up breaking a tackle, loses yards on the play, loses 6 yards on the pitch. Power G pitch goes for a loss of 6. 3rd and goal from the 12-yard line, not where you want to be. Welcome in to all the viewers. Thank you for coming in. Yeah. Slowly dying. I got a gnat. At here works when Gage is down it. Thank God it doesn't work when Twist does it. Under center for Alkali Smith. It's going to be a straight pass looking. He's got a bunch of stuff that's not going into the end zone. He's going to throw to one in the end zone. It's going to be a touchdown. Avery Williams back in the end zone. It was too easy for Avery. And that is 6 points on the side of Dayton. Too easy for Abizi, too easy for Avery. Alkali Smith on a great run through 3 games. Didn't really get much going last week, however, puts up a touchdown on his first drive of the game this week. That Guinness went down like water. Because Guinness is mostly water. Kickoff is away. And NWO will have their 2nd drive of the game. First drive ended in a punt. Coach Nick needs to get something down there. We need to see something from this NWO squad. Bruce Fuller not able to do anything on the other side. However, Mateus Riviera has a couple interceptions that I've seen this season. Very good corner on the side of Dayton. Shotgun formation from Floret. They run a lot of shotgun. This time not split back. Where's 45? Watch out for 45 there on the line as he's going to take off and the throw will be directly to him. It's the same exact play that they start the game out on as Chris Baldwin, Gold Sure Hands, gets the catch. Cover 4 quarters with a... Yeah, they did it again. Cover 4 quarters, or Bronze Sure Hands, with a... I believe Texas 4-man, as you see Bush end up on the left guard and the defensive tackle end up on the left tackle. Do they run a Texas 4-man yet again? Shotgun from Floret yet again. This could be a handoff up the middle. Could kill Texas 4-man. It was not. It's just a straight-up blitz. However, it's a perfectly executed throw out to, I believe, the backup tight end, number 42, Duke. He's going to pick up a first down and more on what was a beautiful RPO. Great blocking from the tight end 45. Getting tight ends in early is NWO. Man coverage on the side of Dayton. playing right side. It'll be too high for the intended receiver on a drag. I don't know if it picks up a first down, but he did have blockers out in front of him. He might get tackled instantly, but it would be 2nd and 2. Instead, it is 2nd and 10 on a errant pass by Flood. Overthrown regardless. Oh, gotta see Craig. Sit down, Mike. There we go. Rave is happening. Back to pass. Looking. Gonna take a sack. Wasn't able to get the ball away. I believe that was a Texas 4-man stunt. Able to get back there and get the hit. Third and 17 as a cover 3 Texas 4-man comes into play. I know we run Texas 4-man on a 3rd down and longs as well. Game trying to put them in goal line is disastrous. Indamo 5th in the country. ETSU 2nd at UCO. UCO 10 with a chance this week. I'm telling you, there's a chance. You give them an inch, they'll take it a mile. Run this football for funsies. I'm actually thinking about it to be real. Back to pass. Texas 4-man is back there, gets the hit. And we are going to punt it. 4th and 25. Marquise Lightfoot back there again. What's up, Ron? I was asked recently what I thought of the Texas 4-man stunt. They need to revise my answer. Dayton, back on the field. They have double stack in this playbook. 5 wide in this playbook. Aklai in the shotgun, flanked by 1. Throws it deep. Johnson just wide open. Too easy right now for the team of Dayton. I believe that was a verticals. I believe their first play of the game was also a verticals. So they are testing in Dumbo deep at the moment. Handoff to Washington. Jordan Washington takes it 5 yards. 2nd and 5. Sorry, Craig. I love you, but I want this view. No offense. Controller way up in the air, showing that nothing hanky is going on for the side of Dayton. Jason's ready to advance Legends. Thank God. Flanked by 2 sides by running backs. Split back. In motion is Jordan. It'll be a handoff to Jordan Washington. I believe that is Valentine in motion. I apologize. Valentine was in motion. Handoff up in the middle. 3rd and 3. 3rd and manageable. So far, this team is doing a good job keeping themselves ahead of the sticks. The one time they were behind the sticks was 3rd and 12. 3rd and goal, and they were able to pick up a touchdown on that play. So they're doing a good job keeping themselves in position. Halfback base inside the zone may be the call here. Linebackers moving, shifting, pinch the line from Indomo. Back to pass, looking, firing. Aklai Smith throws dangerously to his running back. It was a crossing route on the other side, a little drag route that got in the way, ran a guy directly into the route of that ball. Could have been picked. Instead, just dropped. Looks like, yeah. They got in the way of the ball, made them think twice, and dropped it. And we are getting a 4th down and 3. It looks like it'll be a field goal from the side of Dayton. We're about to see Coach Viking and how much he trusts his kicker. Jackson to kick. He looks a little shaky to me, ladies and gentlemen. He looks like he is scared of this place. It is loud in here, the 12th man. And that's going to be he's going to miss. He missed it. He missed it, and Dumbo gets ball back. 7-0. Still in this ball game. Deion Jackson. It's a long walk back for you, pal. It's probably because you have the number 46, which is incredibly ugly. Just saying. Single back on the side of Idama. You got a hat on a hat. I really like running this ball to the right here. They do it changing plays at the line. Florette, he's going to throw the bubble out to Harold. Harry Harold will take it for a gain of 8, 2nd and 2. Cameron Follett, 4 of 7, 27 yards. On the other side, Alkali Smith, 6 of 8, 101 yards and a touchdown is your QB differential. I'm running this ball left all day. There's no linebacker. Just move him out of that gap. And he's already out of the gap. Literally center kind of touch that left shoulder. Left guard run directly to that guy. Heck, you can have the left tackle block him. The left guard come to help the center and then move back to that linebacker if that left tackle's good enough to move him. However, we are going to get a delay of game on what looked to be an easy 1st down setup, and now we're going to get a Texas 4-man cover 1. That looked to be easy 2nd and 2. It still is. It still is. Just run inside zone. Back to pass, looking, firing Florette. He's hitting his tight end. His very good tight end. For another catch. Baldwin, 3 catches, 11 yards. Making a man miss as best as he can. Let us see the man, the myth, the legend, Coach Craigster. Shades on is this team's mantra. Another Texas 4-man stunt on the side of Dayton. However, they're in cover 4. You run this ball, you get a 1st down. Ballsy cover 4 play here at 3rd and 5. 3rd and very manageable. Back to pass instead is Florette. He's looking, firing the drag. He has his man with a block route in front. Able to get a block of Strickland. 1st down and a lot more as he stops on the 41-yard line. What do I know, apparently? As nobody was over there, it's because they ran a match coverage. So the corner actually ran with the drag route coming to the other side. Absolutely ridiculous some of the plays some of these defenders make. Why would you run with it? Timeout from Dayton. Don't like the play call. Shotgun from Endomo still. One running back to the right of Follett. Haven't ran a lot this game so far. Pinching the linebackers on the side of Dayton. Try to plug that gap in between the center and the left guard. Instead, it's going to be a pass. It's going to hit another drag route for a gain of 4 as Cameron Follett is starting to heat up, ladies and gentlemen. He's starting to heat up. We look to have a game on our hands. Okay, this is getting a little ridiculous. El Paso 4-man. Wide wing offset from the side of Indamo. Offset, wing wide. Wide, I don't like. And we'll see what happens here. Looks to be good coverage. It'll be a pitch play to Powell. Powell with great blocking. It's going to be a 3rd and inches. What can that tight end not do? Baldwin blocks, he catches, he runs, what can he not do? Can he throw? Do we have a Tyler Warren on our hands from Penn State? Shout out Tyler at the Pro Bowl. Love him. Have him for him. He's a Colt. Weird play design here for the side of Indomo. They might want to hit the screen out there to the running back. It might work. It actually might work based off of the depth of the safeties. You can also send Harold deep here one-on-one. However, they will switch it. No longer like the deep shot. Run the ball, please. It'll be a handoff up the middle to Tuttle. Tuttle will take it for a 1st down and more. Get down to the 25-yard line, 1st and 10. Sean Tuttle, which I believe his first carry of the game. I bet the first called play was a QB blast. Didn't like it. Called it back. Gave it up to the running back and let him run. Bunch left side for the side of Indoma. Let's sim legends. Waiting to snap. Just going to try to give Dayton as little time as possible. In motion goes, I believe, Harold. Back to pass, looking, firing to Harold. It'll be picked off. It's picked off. An errant throw on the side of Follett directly to Dayton's defender, Matthias Riviera, who I shouted out earlier in the broadcast. Good defender. Matthias Riviera with the pick at the 5-yard line. Ends up getting, I think, a yard, make it up to the 6. What looked to be a great drive from Ndumbo stalls once again towards the red zone. Back to pass to Aklai Smith. Aklai looking, firing quick to his tight end. Picks up 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Leo Caruso with his 2nd reception of the game. Aklai is looking incredibly, decisive out there right now. 2-minute wake. I yawned. I mean, nobody's running the football this game. They both just want to air raid. And they're not air raiding it, but still, they both want to throw a lot. Liam's very happy watching this. Shotgun once again for Aklai Smith. Jordan Washington flanking him. He has open receivers down the field. The late in routes by Watkins, I believe, came wide open. I thought he was going to hit the drag. Waits for the in route. And that was a long in route. 1st down and 10. Less than 2 minutes left. Can Indomo get a stop? It's going to be a handoff to Jordan Washington. Jordan Washington's going to pick up a 1st down and more with a great spin move to get a guy to dive right past him. Getting close to the 50 at the 46-yard line. And it was going to be a blitz from Indomo. Jordan Washington actually only scores there because he's stupid. He juked left, ended up getting hit. If he juked right, that's a touchdown. Back to pass to Aklai. He's going to hit the early drag. 1st down. They have to start taking time off this clock. Indomo doing their best to limit the possession time from Dayton. So far, doing pretty good. However, gave up a few things. Oh, no. Indomo might want to, never mind. Handoff, or jet pass to Valentine. Valentine goes nowhere. 2nd and 10. Do we get a timeout from Indomo? I believe Dayton gets ball at half. A little weird not to see a timeout there. It's 2nd and 10. This is a lot of time coming off this clock, and you got 3 timeouts. Those timeouts do not help you. They don't go with you. What happened? Dayton looking bunch off to the right, bunch tight. Akalai Smith back to pass. He's looking, firing a dangerous ball. Actually caught by Jordan Washington. Could have easily been dropped. I don't know how he caught that. Oh, that's not Jordan Washington. That's Avery Williams. What a catch. Gets popped. Able to hang on. 3rd and 8. Dayton called a timeout. Interesting. Honestly, I don't trust Follett to throw anyways. At this point in the game. Akalai going to be looking to pass here. Probably to number 10 on an out. Looking, firing the slant. Wide open is Williams. Williams can score. Can he? He does not. Gets taken down at the 6. Great route running there by Williams. Do you like the defensive play? At this point, it does not matter if you take a timeout. It'll be man coverage. It'll be a touchdown. On an in route, it's not a touchdown. Now we get a timeout. Interesting. Interesting. I might want to take another look at that. That's a touchdown. I know the ball has to cross the line, not the legs. But that looked like that ball crossed. Dayton saw something they liked from the pass coverage of Ndumbo. Don't know what that was, considering they only let up 41 yards through the air last week. Heavy box from the side of Ndumbo. It'll be a blitz. They're going to take him down at the 2-yard line. Timeout Ndumbo. Why are you calling timeouts? At this point, I mean, you didn't call a timeout when there was over a minute left on 2nd and 10. Now there's 21 seconds left. You didn't even see what they lined up in to make sure you liked it. Interesting. Caleb rigged it. I agree. There's a reason he hasn't been answering his texts. I can't believe they're trying this. Are they going to get it off? Handoff, end around. It's going to go nowhere. What a play by Ndumbo to get back there. Another timeout. Why? I mean, you got 17 seconds. What are you hoping to do with this? Maybe if it wasn't coach mode. It's coach mode. What are you hoping to do with 17 seconds? Nobody runs back kicks. Kicks up and away. It'll be 10-0, probably heading into halftime. And I believe Dayton gets ball. You know, Jake, just give it to him, my hearty pal. All right, now let's see what Ndumbo does here with 14 seconds on the clock. Floret looking, has a man open over the middle. Does he take it? No, he throws deep and out of bounds. Throws deep and out of bounds. Had a man wide open over the middle. Great play call indeed. I don't know why they were pressing. It's the John special to press on a Hail Mary. Back to pass. Follett looking. Has a man over the middle once again. Doesn't want to take. He's going to run out of bounds. He's going to run out of bounds. Can't have that. Twice now you've had a man wide open deep. I mean, 0 timeouts. So I get not wanting to throw over the middle. Completely understand not wanting to throw over the middle, but you're not exactly helping your team here. Mason, it's a glitch. I mean, we don't know what causes it, but every now and then, it happened like 3 times all throughout last season. Every now and then, the quarterback will just run directly out of bounds. Hand this ball off. Hand off to Zachary. He's going to take it. Horrible blocking. That guy ran backwards. Did he just have a blocker run backwards? Halftime. 10-0. Still in this game is Indumbo. Feels like everything is going the way of Dayton. However, Indumbo is still in this ball game. Dayton once again with a slobber knocker, a defensive outing on both sides. I mean, Alkali Smith has had his way passing, but at the same time, Mo's doing a great job of defense currently. Yes, he has a foot cam for you, just you. All right, let's go speak to Dayton. Gentlemen over at Dayton, how are we feeling after that first half? It was a dominant first half on defense. Offense could get something going, but every now and then we get a stop. How are we feeling?
Feeling good. I mean, we've had 3 straight games of first half shutouts. I would have liked to score more offensive points. But, still defense wins championships, and if our defense just keeps performing this way, we'll have no problem winning.
Agreed. Coach Connor, as Viking said, first half shutouts have been a staple of this defense. However, we did see last week they were able to UTGRV. The other team was able to get back into the game. I hate their acronym. What are you going to do to stop Indumbo, or just continue to stop Indumbo to make sure they don't get back in the game?
Yeah, something I did last week was I just kind of got, a little excited after what happened. I'm just keeping my head in the game and just try to stop their runs and get better at that.
All right. Coach Freaky is what I'm going to call you. Anyways, your offense, Alkali is doing absolutely amazing. There's been 0 run presence. What are we taking into the half, and how are you going to continue down this road?
I think we're just going to keep beating the hot hand right now, and with Akili playing as well as he is, I see no reason why we just can't keep slinging the ball over the field.
Fair enough.
And oh, I said and. Sorry, I lost my train of thought as soon as I
You're
said
fine.
it.
Yeah, goodbye to your
Pleasure.
AC. We'll see him later. All right, we are going to join in with Indumbo. That guy's not feeling it. He can't hike and haul.
That they can get.
Gentlemen over at Indumbo, you are in this ball game. It feels like the Dayton defense is smothering, but you are in this ball game. How are we feeling at half?
I think we're feeling. We made some good plays, right? We just haven't been able to on defense get off the field, and then on offense punch it in there. It's unfortunate with that interception. I'm not sure what he was looking at there as far as the quarterback, but I love the play call. I think that we've been able to dial up some things for sure, and we'll look to refine that in the second half.
Fair enough, Coach Nick. Your running game is non-existent currently. A lot of passes from Follett. Are you going to continue that, or do you want to see your run game get going against this Dayton team?
Everyone believes in pound the ball first, but I do believe run game opens the pass game, and it's vice versa. So we have a quarterback we believe in, so we're going to put him in positions to potentially open up his teammates, and then put our best foot forward.
Got it. Coach Craig, are we asleep? No, all right. Coach Craigster, your defense is putting up a good battle right now. Alkali Smith is having his way. However, there is no run presence, and you pretty much know what's coming. How do you continue the grind here to keep grinding out possessions?
I don't even know. We're just gonna have to hire someone in the stands and start shooting some people because, we have no answer for this offense.
I mean, they've only put up 10 points. I feel like you have a lot of answers. But okay, you know what? Actually, I'm
Ugh.
just gonna leave it there. Good luck, boys. We'll see you guys after the game. He said, I'm not even gonna repeat what he said. We're gonna get kicked off Twitch. All right, let's get this game back going. I am gonna mute up for a moment. I'm gonna go check on a couple things. I will be right back. All right, boys, I do apologize for that. I am back. Ackly Smith under center. They called him a Keeley. I don't like that one. Throwing the corner route to number 85 for a first down Dayton. A well-thrown ball by Ackly Smith Jr., who I don't even know if Avery Johnson's making the throw that pure. Trying to see Coach Craig and what he thinks about this defense. He thinks absolutely nothing about this defense. Got it. You know, holding the controller away from us. What does that really show? I'm kidding. I'm going to have to figure out what he did to this quarterback because he's throwing dimes. Valentine in the backfield. You usually see Jordan Washington. Changing plays at the line is Ackly Smith. Except he changed nothing. We're going to get a handoff. Great play by the Mike linebacker. He's going to break that tackle. Pick up 5 after being tackled from behind. 9 attempts, 38 yards. Last week, 5 attempts, 2 yards. Not a team that gets their running backs going is Dayton. A lot of actions happening in this one. Under center is Ackly Smith. He's going to throw the bubble out to the left. Guy ran backwards for it. Ends up picking a first down. Very quick is Jelani Watkins to get that first down there. When he started running backwards, I thought for sure that was going to be tackled. Instead, quickness wins. How is that one? Dual backfield from the side of Dayton. It'll be a play action pass. Ackly throwing deep. Has a man. Can he get there? It's going to be overthrown. Not what you want to see. Ackly on his first bad throw of the game. Guy wide open. Just chucked it in the air. Overthrown by just 8 foot. As Jelani Watkins can't get there. Does everyone's quarterback throw like that without even taking a full drop? Wide open, perfect play call. You're right. Back to pass. Ackly looking, firing. Had no one there. Great defense from NWO. You're right, Mason. You want to know why? Because my coach used to tell me it was better to overthrow than to underthrow. However, in today's day and age, I'd argue it's the opposite. Because every time you underthrow a ball, you get a PI out of nowhere. You can forcefully underthrow a ball and get a PI even if it's picked. but you got it. Five wide from the side of Dayton. Don't exactly love to see it. Akawai Smith. This isn't what they're known for. Back to pass, looking, has a drag route open, waits for it, takes the deep shot, corner in position. He gets behind him, knocks the ball down. I barely saw it in line. My whole first year we played the option. Oh, I was horrendous at it. I was too slow, but no one else would pitch the ball. Everyone was selfish, so I would start, and then the second year we got to throwing the ball, and I was in shotgun a lot because I'm short. Deion Jackson, a punt. Looks to be a coffin punt. Very good. At the 13-yard line, not the best I've ever seen. Why are my dogs freaking out? Handoff up the middle. Powell takes it. Hard running for a gain of 5. 2nd and 5. Game still well within reach for the side of NWO as it's only 10-0 down 2 scores. Could be in a worse position. Your defense is playing outstanding. Need your offense to step up here. Coach Nicotine needs to have a talk with this offense to get him going. Another Texas 4-man special out of Dayton. Run directly into it. Trust me. Inside zone, right into it. They did, and it got stopped. They sent in the linebacker. There's a Texas 4-man with the linebacker blitz. Yeah, that makes sense. See, the Texas 4-man took away the guard's ability to even get close to that. I ran right into it last week. We got 200 and what? Jake, you still in here? 310 yards? Run outside on those, and they'll never stop you. Texas 4-man, that defensive tackle's not fast enough to make it outside. That left tackle's going to kill him. It's going to be a RPO thrown, pop, shot to the tight end. What a play. What a play call. Seeing something you've seen open all game. Finally hit it. Corey Skinner, his first reception of the game, maybe first reception of the year. It was for the largest gain of the day for NWO and a first down. Just run outside of a Texas 4-man at all times. You can also run directly into it, but if they're in blitz a linebacker, you can't. Good run play. There only picks up 3. Looks like they figured out a couple more. Sean Tuttle with a run of 3 yards. Very good catching the ball, Sean Tuttle. Playing over the top, more than likely, is the side of Dayton. Back to passes Follett. Follett looking fine. The drag route, they did play over the top to the tight end. Ballot, I believe his name is. Very good tight end. Able to pick up a first down. And NWO is driving. We saw this a lot. We've seen this a couple times today. We saw a lot last week. They just need to be able to do something with the ball while they're driving. Great play call there after the side of Dayton played over the top on a 3rd and 7, I believe. Motion man off to the right. It'll be a RPO read directly out there to the backup tight end, and that'll get tackled behind the line. Loss of 3, 2nd and 13. Shotgun bunch, quads open. Has the screenplay, if you want to call it. You have numbers. It will be the screen. Thrown out to Tuttle. Tuttle with blockers out in front. Horrendous blocking from the wide receivers. One is at least able to pop them free. The other 2 can't hold a block for more than 5 seconds without turning into a wet paper towel. It'll be 3rd and 1. This game is a moving and grooving, and I love it. Not a lot of offense on either side today. Definitely defense is keeping each other in check. About what you expect when you come into this game. Hello, Lillian. Did you just open my door? My dog have thumbs? Oh, handoff up the middle. Tuttle. Tuttle has a lane. He takes it. He's going to spin into a tackler. Run the damn ball is correct. It is the UNCW way. Should be the Indamo way at this present moment. Under center from Follett. Changing plays at the line, audibly sending his hot routes. It'll be a handoff to the right side of Tuttle. It was an RPO bubble. Didn't like the bubble, so they handed it off. Only picked up 2. Maybe the bubble was a better option for that. Follett. Keep adding an R to his name. Lillian. Bunch tight end sets from the side of Dayton. Lillian. Easily run the ball here. Yeah, put a hat on a hat. Yay. Halfback dive would be killer. Halfback dive would be absolutely killer, except I believe this is going to be a pass. 2nd and 8. Minute 35 left in the third quarter. Time is a ticking. What does Coach Nicotine draw up here? It is a pass. He's looking. He's firing to his tight end. It'll be the first drop I've seen that guy have this season. 3rd and 8. Didn't even look like it was to him. 82 put out his hands. That was to him. I mean, I'm throwing that screen again. It'll be the QB blast. Take it for a gain of 3. The best part about this is you can take a field goal. You do not have to go for this. Take a field goal. I mean, Mason, they have, 40 yards of rushing? They had negative 6 yards of rushing last week. I mean, they don't run the ball. Even Coach Nick said that he thinks passing can open up the running game, so he wants to pass the ball more. So, until they prove otherwise, too high is the way to play. I'd argue both sides, because neither side is a big running football team. Coach Viking, ground and pound no more. 10-3 is your score. You need to see Indamo drive the ball again. However, we need to get a stop here. Biggest drive of the game currently. Jordan Washington's a sophomore. Great. That'll be fun to deal with for 2 more seasons. Back to the pistol set for Dayton. Haven't seen this much since, I believe, the first drive. In motion goes the running back, Jordan Washington, looking. He has the running back. He's going to take him, fire it out there. He's not going to go directly out of bounds like I've seen a lot do. Instead, he's going to take it for a first down and more up to the 41-yard line. Aklai being one of the better quarterbacks in this league so far. Coach Amish getting his guys ready for this game. Seems to have worked. Pistol set yet again. Staying in the same exact formation is Dayton. They did have a run called the first time. Do they run it here? They do. It'll be a halfback run directly up the middle. Going to take it for a gain of 3. 2nd and 7. Approaching the final play of the third quarter. Hope you guys are enjoying RFCL Tuesday. Plenty of action left to come. Actually, not really. There's only 2 games left this week after this. UNCW versus NDSU is tomorrow. And then UCO ETSU finishes out your week on Thursday. So only 3 RFCL games this week. Ecklight once again under center. Press man coverage off the side of Indummo. Do they do something with this? I don't believe they will. Do they catch them running back and forth? They will. They'll pass it. Looking, firing out to the running back, Valentine. Valentine's going to take it for a gain of 1. The flat did not work there. Great man coverage by that linebacker, able to drag him out of bounds. 3rd and 6. And that'll be the 3rd quarter. Put your 4s up, boys. We're going into the 4th. Oh, that was too good. We're going to demonetize. Coach Craig, absolute chillaxing. This man's on cloud 9. Maybe even cloud 10. I want to see their reaction to this defensive play here. Coach Craig, somehow giving play calls through his water slurping. Pistol formation from the side of Dayton. So far working every time. Back to pass. He's throwing deep. He's step for step with the corner. It'll be dropped. What a play. What a play by that corner to get back there and get the pass break up. I thought the receiver, Avery Williams, had a step. It was just a little overthrown. Had to jump for it. One-on-one, though. I like the idea. That's best on best there. Eight-mile-an-hour wind in his face. Let's see how far he's able to kick it. It's a good punter. It's a great punter, even. It'll be returned, though, by number 33, Fuller. Goes nowhere. And we get a 1st and 10, 4's up. It's time to see this Indummo team move this football. Wide wing offset will be the formation. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers, 1 running back in the game. Run the football directly up the middle. And if you don't, I'm going to be very upset. Changing hot routes at the line is Follett. Inside zone this, please. Back to pass, looking, gonna take a sack. No, he doesn't. He fires to his tight end. It's caught. What a catch. What a play by Follett to get it out there. 1st down and 10. Under pressure, able to deliver. Knew he was going to take a hit. Good ball there. Wide wing offset once again from the side of Indummo. Texas 4-man stunt for Dayton. They do be spamming it. It'll be a RPO slant directed out to Harry I don't remember. Harry Harold. Right out to Harry Harold for a gain of 8. 2nd and 2. Bunch tight end. Getting a 4-man stunt yet again out of Dayton. It'll be a handoff up the middle of Tuttle. Tuttle easily take it for more. Horrible blocking. First time I've said that today by number 45. You could have broken that one to the house, especially if you're usering that running back, taking it directly left. However, wasn't able to do that. Bad blocking by the tight end to allow his guy to get over there and get the hit. Back to pass, looking, Florette, waiting, firing deep, has a man. Is that Harry Harold? It is. It'll be dropped, almost picked. Almost picked. That was dangerous, very dangerous. Harry Harold with a bad drop there. Could have been 1st and goal easily. However, it goes right off of his fingertips and then almost intercepted. That almost went from bad to worse. 2nd and 10. I think you've thrown just about every second down. Or no, they've ran just about every second down. What are they doing? It'll be an inside zone to Powell. Powell goes nowhere. Chris Jr. gets back there to get the hit. Texas 4-man once again. I understand why I was asked what I thought of it. QB blast right up the middle. Great blocking. Jordan's the running quarterback, if you can't tell. He's the running quarterback for this team. Everyone has just about the same quarterbacks. Great play call, putting in the backup, catching them off guard. Dayton did not do their homework, did not see the change in quarterback coming. It's a quick change. We did a lot against gauging them last year's Natty. We quick changed the quarterbacks. Nobody sees it coming. You have to pay attention. Split backfield off the side of Ndomo can run the ball. Instead, they will run the ball. Tuttle right up the middle. Great play. Great play design. 1st and 10. Sean Tuttle, 8 rushes, 50 yards on the day. I'm texting Caleb. As you can tell, I'm tired. It'll be a pitch out to the right to Powell. Powell goes nowhere. In fact, loses 2. Did not catch them with a Texas 4-man that time. Marquise Lightfoot, 3 sacks last week, 2 this week. Absolute playmaker on that side of the ball. Honestly, I think I'd run the ball here. 2nd and 12. Put yourself in a good situation. You have 3 chances at this. If you're going to go for it on 4th down, you run the ball here. Or I might run the ball 2nd and 3rd down. Dude, a halfback dive behind the right guard would just be beautiful. Back to pass, hit Tuttle, the running back, on what could have been a Texas, what could have been a wheel. He hit it so fast, no one knows. 3rd and 9. 3rd and long. What is the play? Is the play to go for it if you don't get it? Your defense has been outstanding this half, right? You haven't given up anything. You forced a couple punts, played great defense. You have 2 timeouts left, 4 minutes, 32 seconds left to play. Once again, bunch quads. A slant off to the left by Henry Harold would go nuts. And they're going to change the play. It would no longer go nuts. It would have absolutely killed them. Instead, change the play. Could be a run here from Ndombo now. Floret needs to get this snap. He does. Back to pass. Looking. Has a man on the crosser. Doesn't throw it. 4th and 15. You need to just snap that ball out of bunch quads. I mean, if you had an in route, a slant route, something from Henry Harold right there on bunch quads, you're getting a 1st down. Just based off of the alignment and where everyone was, you had no one over the middle of the field. Great kick by Coach Monarch. Great kick. I would have missed. Kickoff away from Abrams. Forcing him to return it. Doesn't. Calls a fair catch. Nobody returns anymore. We return everything because why not? Yeah, agreed, Mason. I would have ran the ball. Hell, I think I'm giving myself 3 chances at it at 2nd and 12. I think I'm giving myself 3 chances at it, so I might run the ball, pass the ball if needed. Because I know your defense has been outstanding this second half. 2 timeouts, 3 minutes, 37 seconds left. But we've seen throughout this game that if Dayton wants to, they can have a very, very time-wasting drive. Handoff to the left side. Jordan Washington loses 2. What do I get myself out of that situation as much as humanly possible? Did we just sim Legends or something? Why did I just get pinged? Alkali Smith under center, back to pass, looking. He has the tight end if he wants it. Takes the drag. Interesting throw by Alkali. Have the tight end on a deep in route. Didn't even stem it. That's just how deep that in route was. Jesus. 3rd and 12. Barely taking any time left off the clock. So, what do I know? I'm just a horrible head coach, apparently, when it comes to time management. Because it's working out in Dumbo's favor here. Akalai, by himself, 5 wide. Hate the defense right now. Back to pass, looking, firing deep, has a man. Do they play underneath? Great defense by the safety. Way to get back there. Can't believe he got back there in time. Avery Williams is outstanding as a speedster. And I mean outstanding. He's been wide open all day. He has a step on every corner he's gone against. Sorry, Craig. When you watch this back, if you even watch it back, you don't watch tape. What am I kidding? Fuller. Good return out to the 40. Great field position. Fantastic starting field position from Indamo here. Needs 7. The way your drives are going, they're so slow and methodical that you need 7 here, or you're not going to get the ball back. I agree with the run game. Tuttle on an inside zone here, please. Instead, it'll be a pass, wide open corner route. He's going to take the tight end down the middle to Baldwin. Baldwin with a first down on a massive catch. They ran that play a lot last week, and it worked every time. Mr. Consistent opened in the middle of the field. Another Texas 4-man. Pitched his ball. You don't know a Texas 4-man's coming, but if you've done any research on this team, you can pretty much guarantee yourself one about 88% of the time. I don't know who the running back is in the back. It'll be a handoff up the middle. It was an RPO screenplay. However, the receiver was not open on the right-hand side. Had to hand it off. Shout out Ahmad Hardy. Jake, if you're in here, we got work to do, buddy. 5th? You're 5th? You got to do better. Doubles flex on the side of another Texas 4-man. Doubles flex on the side of Ndomo. Making changes at the line as flat looking. Has a man hit the tight end again on another in route to the tight end. That guy is outstanding. Another first down for this team. Great, and I mean great blocking from the side of Ndomo there to pick up the stunt into the middle from Chris Jr. I forgot his last name. Chris Fowler Jr.? I don't remember. Two tight ends set from the side of Ndomo. Interesting here. They're going to hand it off. Oh, what a block shed from Zero. What a block shed from that kid. Hurry up is intriguing here. You can waste a lot of clock here. Back to pass this Floret. He has everyone wide open. It's going to be overthrown. It's overthrown. It's overthrown. I can't believe that. Everyone wide open. Oh, dude, if I'm Coach Monarch, I'm doing it again. I'm doing it again because you can see what the zones are set to. Right then and there, you saw exactly what they have their zone set to. It's going to be a QB blast to Jordan once again on the quick change for quarterbacks. The quick change of quarterbacks got Dayton again. And another first down for Ndomo. Now you eat the clock. But honestly, you see what their zones are set to. Get a couple deep crossers behind the linebackers in their 5-yard zones. I mean, you've seen it all night. But right then and there was the most just glaring part of it. Minute 19, minute 18. 3 timeouts for Dayton. Not plenty of time, but Akalai and Avery Williams have shown that they can get down there and score on a deep ball. Back to pass this Floret. Floret looking, has a man on the post. He's going to take a sack. He's going to take a sack. 5 sacks on the game from Dayton. Best pass rush in football. Gets back there again. Takes him down. Now we're getting a cover for Palms. Texas foreman. Ooh, they're sending the house here. Honestly, I like it. Your man coverage has been very good. Your man coverage has been very good. Yeah, you didn't have to score right there. I feel like they went for the score a little early. If this is a bubble, dude, tell me this is a bubble. It's not. The blitz is in. He has his man. He hits him. It's Henry Harold in the end zone. Touchdown in Dumbo. Nicotine is freaking out. Can we see Coach Craig? Coach Craig, I mean, yeah, show that watch. Show that watch, buddy. He's hitting the shadur. That's a Pro Bowler right there. Henry Harold into the end zone. Going for 2 does absolutely nothing for you here. Kicking the field goal is the right call. 2 timeouts for Dayton. You're not in first down only territory yet. Henry Harold, great catch, great play call. Nicotine's been in his bag this fourth quarter. Hasn't exactly been the best fourth quarter. Or hasn't exactly been the best game. But Nicotine seems in his bag. I want to see everyone here. Can I do that? Boom. Boom. It's my production. I do what I want. Tell me if that's too many coaches on cam. If you're not going to be able to see the field, I'll take them down. But 58 seconds left. We need reactions. Back to pass, 5 wide, Alkali looking. He might take a sack. He doesn't. That's going to be thrown out of bounds. Jelani Watkins had a step on his man. Dangerous in Dumbo. Dangerous in Dumbo. I mean, you are just one-on-one on the outside nonstop, especially at this present moment. That is a dangerous ball. Is it too many cameras? I'm a big fan of just the head coaches, but when there's 58 seconds left in the game, I feel like you need to see everybody. Back to pass, Alkali has a few players open over the middle. It's going to be thrown to Caruso. He's going to break a couple tackles, go down 3rd and inches. I can't believe he even broke those tackles. I thought that was game. I saw an interception from here, wasn't able to grab it. Instead, almost a first down. Dayton in no hurry here. Inside leverage. Play over the top. It's going to be picked. Oh, my goodness. Steve Howard, do you want to win this football game? Coach Craig needs to pull him to the side and have a conversation. Do you want to win this football game? That was ball game. He threw it right to you. It couldn't have been any closer to an interception than what it just was. I think for the first time this season, Dayton is trailing. What do you do here if you're in dumb mode? Do you sell out for the... Oh! First down. First down. They're going to hurry up. Timeout. Dayton. Had to sell out there. $32 seconds left. Only 1 timeout. Not a lot to work with here. You're kind of taking your time here. Are you playing for the... I mean, at this point, you kind of look like you're playing for the tie. Back off. Back off. Inside over the top. Texas 4-man. Can it get back there? It can't. It's going to be a bomb. It's going to be a dot. What an absolute dot from Alkali Smith Jr. Making all the right decisions. It is hard for most quarterbacks in this league to make one right decision in a game. Alkali makes every right decision. Don't like this. Don't like this. Back to pass. Looking. Gets sacked. He gets sacked. Last time out is spent. If he takes one more sack, the game is over. What a defensive stunt that was to get back there with the hit. Was that a Texas 4-man? Yeah. Or at least a 2-man on the right side. If I know anything about my defensive winning, my natty winning defensive coordinator in Monarch, this is cover 4 palms and or quarters Texas 4-man. It is. It is. What did I say? What did I say? He's got a man one-on-one. Picked. That's ball game. That is ball game. And Dumbo is going to get out of this with a win. Dayton's first loss of the season comes in dramatic fashion at the end of the game. It all depends on what kicker you have, honestly. I think for me, it's like 52, maybe 50. But for me, field goal range is 5 yards for me to hit it. It's going to be a QB sneak to end the game. That is ball game. Enda Mo with the win, going 2-1 on the season, sending Dayton to 2-1 on their season. Let's go in for some interviews. Pull up the helmet. The game's over. Hello, gentlemen of Enda Mo, and congratulations on your victory. I'm not gonna lie, some of the time I was questioning, but it worked out perfectly in your favor. What a pick to end the ball game. Coach Monarch, what does this game say about your team?
First and foremost, I want to say hats off to Dayton and the coaches over there with Viking and his whole entire staff. They are an incredible bunch to play against. We had to pull out everything in our bag of tricks to try and beat them. I am just what a second half, bro. I mean, we really turned it around there. Everything was executed to the top ability. We were a little worried there. We took a timeout pretty quickly, did not burn us at all. And just stayed true to what we believed in and pulled it out. Like you said, got that interception at the end, but really our defense, Craigster, absolutely tremendous game in the second half there. I mean, we made stops every single time they had the ball in the second half. They may have moved the ball a little bit, right? But we made those stops when we needed to. Coach Nicotine just absolutely heartless, just stole the fucking heart of the whole entire game from them, stole the fucking energy from them completely, and just morphed it into our victory. So, I mean, I couldn't be prouder of our bunch. We're ready to use this as a springboard. We're going into conference play now. And many people counted us out before this game, but hey, cheers to them. We'll drink to that.
Yeah, Coach Nicotine, masterclass of the fourth quarter. Slow until the fourth quarter, able to turn it on. What did you say to your guys? How was this able to happen where you scored twice to end the game?
Well, I started off with we've been here before. This is a coaching staff, maybe not a player base, but a coaching staff who's been there in these close games. And there's no one I would trust more calling the defense than my boy Monarch and Coach Craigster here. So really started with that, and then we knew what we were capable of after that. Asked our backup quarterback to come in and make 3 amazing plays with a pass and 2 runs that really set it up. But more so than anything, hats off to Dayton. It's a sweet win because it's such a good staff over there.
Yeah, Coach Nicotine defense shut them down in the second half. Didn't give up a single point. Just what are you telling your guys after that game? How do you feel going into next week?
You said Coach Nicotine. I think you mean Coach Craig.
Coach Craig, my bad, man. I'm tired.
Man, I think we're not even looking forward to next week right now. We're just gonna celebrate this win over
That's
Dayton.
right.
I think we've done fucking amazing. Time to go party. I got some bitches online for my defensive players, especially that one who got that interception at the last. Oh my god. I'm gonna open up his Cash App for donations if you want to buy him a drink.
That's right. Hey, it's not Bounty Gate, it's Bitches Gate in our league.
I heard he's 19, so I'm not buying him a drink. I'll see you guys next week.
Don't forget to watch.
Let's see him. Dayton, I guess a heart-wrenching loss to end it. I mean, at the end of the day, it's been a great season for you guys. It's not over. That's your first loss. What are you thinking right now after that game?
It's just, I don't know. It's hard because we had so many opportunities just in the passing game on deep passes that were either overthrown or dropped or just not put in the right place. And I don't know. I feel like our quarterback in the first half compared to the second half was just 2 opposite sides of the coin.
Right, I agree. It was like watching a totally different offense, and I'll go to Coach Amish real quick on that. Just Akalai, he was still hitting. I mean, he was still throwing darts, but when it came down to the deep shot, couldn't get it done. Avery, I believe his name is Avery Williams, wide open all game. What are you talking to Akalai about right now? What are your thoughts with him?
Well, I'm going to tell him first things first that I didn't lose any confidence in him and that I would call those plays 10 out of 10 times. And I feel like in one of these games, he's going to hit those shots to help us win a game. It was tough because, like you said, they were open. The concepts that we threw out there were working. And it feels like we had a chance to win this game. And it feels like, just some bad luck happens, some ill-timed drops, and that's a recipe to lose a game.
I, Coach Connor, I'll say it's tough from a defensive side to give up one touchdown and end up in this position. However, you did hold them in the first half. The second half, they were able to find something. I believe it was their tight end. So what are you talking to your defense about right now? What are you saying to them?
They did good. Uh, there was one play call that I made and it wasn't. That was the deep tight end play. I think that they gave up against. Um, yeah, it was just shitty play calling by me. I mean, they played their hearts out, but bad play calling. That's all it is. By me. So.
Well, head held high, gents. That's your first loss of the season. It's a long season. Still think you guys are one of the better teams in the league. So you know what? On to next week. We'll see you guys then.
See you then.
All right, that was Mo versus Dayton. Dayton going home with their first loss of the season. Mo 2-1. Dayton 2-1. We'll see you guys tomorrow for UNCW versus. I keep forgetting who I play. UNCW versus NDSU. I'm sorry, Martin. NDSU. We will see you guys.